Okay, Cecilia, what was your favorite part of Oliver?
My favorite part of Oliver was probably. Yep.
All right, thanks.
So how has the Oliver experience affected you?
I think it just changed me for the better. I'm just a better person because of this place, and it's touched my heart from the bottom of my soul. And I'm just gonna miss it so much. Being the children.
Everybody remembers Daniel's famous makeup job. How's being at the Neville Center, or the Fox Theater, as some might say, changed you in any way necessary?
Fox Theater, when you're in a play, that's where your family is. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're related by blood. They're there for you, and you can talk to them, and you end up loving them and caring for them by the time the show's over.
I have one last question for you. Who did your makeup?
Daniel.
And what has been your favorite experience with being in the production of Oliver?
Dropping my bowl and meeting a lot of new friends. And having weird people all around me all the time.
And one last question.
Who did your makeup?
Daniel.
Well, what's your favorite part of Oliver?
Meeting new friends and singing and dancing.
Who did your makeup?
What was your favorite part of the Oliver experience?
I'm going to have to say the kids. I really was scared to death to work with children, and they were awesome and adorable, I might add, and really turned out a great show.
Great, thank you.
Now that we're done talking about me, how about the others?
The adults, well, they're mean, so. They yell at us a lot.
All the time.
What does being an Oliver mean to you?
It's nice to meet new people, and I enjoy performing. I've been singing for a long time, so it's nice to share my talents.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What was your favorite parts of Oliver?
The tape. I like playing with tape. They have really nice tape here. And I got to meet Cindy and Alyssa and you, and I got to meet Haley, and I got to meet a lot of people. It's quite fun. And then we mess around a lot. And then Drew sneezed on me. That was terrible. And then we started laughing.
What about you, Luke?
Hanging out with friends. Acting. Being weird.
Like
Sure. Acting on stage. Fun.
Okay, I want to ask you guys one last question. Who did your makeup?
Kelly.
Oh, well, that explains a lot.
So what was your favorite scene in Oliver?
Don't come back
I would have to say my favorite scene in Oliver is when the kids come out and sing "It's a Fine Life," and Nancy Beck comes out, and the kids wake up and they realize that they have the girls are here, the ladies are here, and then they go ahead and get into their dancing.
All right, thank you.
So Drew, what does being an Oliver mean to you?
Lots. I can't describe.
Do you have any people to thank?
Scott.
You're a victim of the day.
I love my mom.
You could be a different character in Oliver, and you could get to choose. Who would you pick and why?
Who would I be if I couldn't be Dr. Grimwig?
If you could be like somebody different than who you are.
Oh, I might be Mr. Sowerberry.
Who's that?
That's the funeral director.
Oh.
I spent a lot of times around mortuaries, and I like to.
That's awesome.
Thank you, Morris. If you could be in any play, what would you be in?
If I could be in any play, musical or any kind of play ever, I would be in The Producers.
Very
It's
fun.
awesome, and I love the character of Max Bialystock as a sleazy producer on Broadway, and I think I would do very well.
But of course, you would only be in it if Scott was directing it, right?
My goodness, yes. Scott is one of the most amazing directors I've ever had the privilege of working with. He is an actor's director. He lets the scene flow, and if you're doing something wrong, he'll correct you and let the scene develop itself. It's a very elegant process to which he is quite a talent for doing. One would say he has a gift of directing.
Thanks. What does being in the Oliver experience mean to you?
It means everything to me because it was a great experience. And I'll probably never have a great experience like this one before.
Thanks.
So, what does Oliver mean, like being in Oliver mean to you?
Well, it's a story I've always wanted to be involved with. I think it has a really good theme to it. And I just always wanted the opportunity to play Mrs. Corny. And so I'd like to thank Scott for giving me the opportunity for playing Mrs. Corny.
What's your favorite scene in Oliver?
Scene 6 of Act 1. Which would be? The big long one with Consider Yourself.
Oh, like our whole...
Those are my 2 lines. That's my favorite scene too.
Yeah. Also Consider Yourself and what was the one you sing after?
Consider Yourself and...
Pick a pocket.
Pick a pocket.
And then Be Back Soon.
And then... No, because you have
And
the song.
Fine Life.
Yeah,
Fun Life. And then Be Back Soon.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No, and then
I do anything. And then Be Back Soon.
That is a super long scene now that you mention it.
But it's our favorite.
It is, yes.
All right. Thanks, Sophie.
Thank you.
We love you, Scott. Thank you. I love you, Scott. I love you, Scott. I love you, Scott. I love you, Scott. We love you, Scott. I love you, Daddy. We love you, Scott. I love you, Scott. I love you, Scott. I love you, Scott.
We love you, Scott. Hey, buddy. I mean, I've been in so many productions with you, it's not even funny, and they're always great, and you're probably one of the best directors I've ever had. I love you, man.
We love you, Scott.
We had so much fun making this video, and we had fun being around you, and you were just awesome.
We hope you like it.